same thing. Remember I said the dot could bring up a bunch of methods that you could use? Well, you can also call them without a dot if it's in the same Java file. But now I'm going to show you how to use code from another Java file into your Java file. So I'll just right-click source again to the variable dog. So a class call IamDog, we can just make an animal object like this, animal A equals new animal. Anytime you right-click source again, make a new class. We'll call it like animal and hit finish. I'll make a method just like we did before in here. I'll delete this code for now. To call IamDog, and all it does is return I am a dog. If we want to use the IamDog method, we can just, I'm just going to save it. Go in here, I'll delete this code for now. To call IamDog, we can just make an animal object like this, animal A equals new animal. Anytime you're making an object, it's going to have this format. And there are a million types of objects out there you can use. But now we can just say a dot, and it brings up what that object can do, and look, IamDog is here. We can just click it, and then store that into a string, dog, and then print out dog. Save it and run it. And now you see that IamDog message being returned to the variable dog. So a class is just a Java file that helps us make objects. Examples of commonly used objects are array list, has the same format as before, but you gotta put these little angle brackets. But a lot of objects will not come in your code. You have to bring them in. So usually what you'll do is hover over it and you'll see an import. Click the import suggestion and that'll generate this import keyword followed by like a path to the array list code. This just means bring the array list into our program so we can use it. Like this way is equal to 1, then we want to run this. An exception means just something went wrong with your program. And if something a and then a period to bring out what we can do, and now we can see our do stuff method. If we run it, we'll see hi print out a lot, and then it'll stop until it gets to 49, because it started at 5, go up 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way up until 50, and it'll stop. Some other good logic ones are try catch, so the keyword try, and then catch. It'll try to run the code inside of here. If something goes wrong, an exception is thrown. An exception means just something went wrong with your program. And if something went wrong with your program, then the code inside of here will get run. Let's use other people's code and methods inside of ours. We can do that through an API. An API is pretty much just a long list of methods that you can use that were made from someone else. Like Google, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Most software companies have APIs that you can use and bring inside your program and do cool stuff. And to use someone else's API, you'd pretty much go to their website, download this jar file. You would right-click on your project, go to Properties, go to Java Build Path, add external jars, pop in the jar that you just downloaded, say like Twitter API jar, hit apply, do an import statement just like this, but for the name of that jar. And then you could use the code that they wrote in your program. So that's pretty much everything you need to know about Java. We went over primitive types, variables, storing data, objects, classes, methods, logic like if-else statements, and also what a lot of this symbols meant. So I really hope this helped you get started.
Wait, where'd you go?
I'm very new at this. I've been doing Java tutorials for a while, but like trying to do it all at once was a bit of a challenge for me. So I tried my best. And of course, if you want more, I make a Java tutorial every week, and you can subscribe down below if you don't want to miss any. So as always, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I really appreciate that so much. I'll catch you in the next video.
Sting, vị dâu ngon đỉnh và công thức chứa hồng sâm cùng vitamin nhóm B. Bùng nổ.
With me you need to know about Java. We went over primitive types, variables, storing data. Use the code that they wrote in your program. So that's pretty much everything you need to know. An exception is thrown. An exception means just something went wrong with your program. And if something went wrong with your program, then we need to bring out what we can say a dot, and that helps us make objects. Will not come to if we and then Instagram pop in storing data. And of course, if